everyone, my name is Raindrops. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are a returning drop, what it do, girl? I know it's been a minute. I think I posted my last video, Halloween. I haven't done anything since. No real reason, but we're gonna get into a little chit chat. Doing some new makeup, as you can tell by the title. It's been a minute since I did a makeup video as well. And let's get into this. I just finished this. It took me 3.5 hours, maybe 3 hours, 45 minutes. I did Senegalese twist. If you guys saw, I think I posted a picture in my community tabs. I did basically a little over a week ago, some faux locks, and I did the method using this lock crochet to make them look more like dreadlocks. But I did have like the curly ends. Towards the end of the week, just a couple of them started unraveling, but the fibers from it was itching the fuck out of my back. I had, instead of me using the Marley hair like I would usually use, I can't even think of it. Damn, y'all. I'll put it on the screen. But I end up using that hair. It just gave a better lock look. So I got that, and I should have stuck with the Marley hair because it just itched my skin really bad. So I took it out. My hair has been dipped in the rosin at the end. So I'm just going to take my son's bonnet, because you guys know I don't wear a bonnet unless I'm doing something like this just to keep the hair off. So I'm just going to put that away until I'm finished the makeup. And I need to go ahead and lay baby hairs down now. I'm going to use the True Edge Plus. This is the hair that I use. I had never seen this before. Usually I would use, you guys know, I told you the Expressions ended up breaking me out. Then I tried Made Beauty, and the dye from their hair dyed my blonde hair. I have a video on that. If I remember, I will stick it in the description box. But I knew I didn't want to do Made Beauty again. And then I saw Model, but then I came across this and I had never heard of it. This is called Spectra. There were 6 bundles in here. I bought 2 packs. I don't know why my head is small as hell. So I just have another whole pack and a piece of one in case I, do my hair again. But this says it is copper infused stretch braid. It was 26 inches. I actually wanted it to be longer, but I couldn't find any longer in this brand. It says easy and tight braiding, non-toxic, antibacterial, waterproof fiber, hot water setting, finger pain free, absolutely no tangle. And everything that I just read, the waterproof fiber and the hot water setting, it just doesn't mix. So that didn't make any sense to me. But everything else held true to the claims. I did use the color 1B, so it was $8.99 a pack. And let's get into me going into Sephora for the first time shopping. Now, I have not, you guys know I do beauty on a budget over here. I'm a stay-at-home wife and mom, so my husband does all the working, and when I do hair and makeup on the side, I'll buy makeup, but I tend to buy what I like and what I know works, and it's not expensive. So I'll buy my products from out of the beauty supply store and Walmart. The products that I tend to buy out of the beauty supply store is going to be more of my eyeliners and lipsticks and lip glosses, lashes, eyelash glue, things of that nature. But my foundations, concealers, usually will come from Walmart. I have picked up beauty supply store brand concealers and just a couple of the foundations and done a video on it, but they don't hold matte. I have a oily T-zone and I like matte stuff, so the matte there wasn't working. So yeah, I tend to stick with Walmart. Now I have bought a couple of products before from out of Ulta, but I've only been in Ulta now twice. So I went a few days ago and I decided, because I had some money, to pick up some high-end products. So this is the first really on my channel outside of the Rihanna Fenty I think matchbooks is what they're called. My husband bought me 2 of these last year and 2 of her lipsticks, but I've never had her foundation. So let me show you guys what I bought and we're going to get to use. So I'm going to show you Ulta first. Now, the products that I got from Ulta, I'm in my makeup box because I went out of town this weekend, y'all, for a getaway to Maryland. And we had a good old funky time. Hit up the casinos, winning is what I was doing. So the first, my mom is calling. I'm going to have to call her back. The first product that I ended up getting that I wanted to try was the NYX Blurring Tint. I've worn this twice because, like I said, I got it right before I left for the weekend, and this is in the shade Deep Bronze. I like this. I really do. I don't have to mix this with anything. It's just a tad, just a smidgen darker than my skin, but I was able to balance it out with, the concealer. So we're not doing this today, but I just wanted to show you guys what I got. And I spent $71 in Ulta, and they end up giving me a free MAC mascara, and I do like that. I've been using that the last couple of days and not wearing any lashes. And then I got the Morphe mattifying setting spray. This was $18. This is for matte, like I said, matte skin, oily skin, but I need the matte. And then, because I kept looking for a good mattifying primer, I initially asked about the NYX Marshmallow Primer, but that was not for oily skin. They only had their Shine Killer. And I tried that years ago and it didn't work. So one of the associates suggested MAC Studio Fix Mattifying Primer. Y'all, this is a whole damn meal. This is a whole damn meal I could have went and got. This is $35. So I was like, I better not ever see any oil, any shine in this face. And I wore it for the weekend. I did still see shine. I think though, normally you guys know I like to set my makeup, my primer. And I only did it like a little bit because I wanted to see how it would work basically on its own. I still got some shine. It wasn't as bad as some of the others, but I still got some. Drugstore products, even though we're talking, because I'm gonna use these. These are matte lipsticks. This is by, because I have one in Espresso I like. What is this? I think this is by Ruby Kisses. Yeah. So I end up getting the shades Brown Sugar, which is this, and what is this? Oh, Nutella, which is this. Now, I might not use this one. It's a really deep dark red, and I'm going to probably use my Espresso, the brown. I had to pick me up another Fawn and LA Girl. And then here we are with Sephora. So I like silver earrings. I got these from Walmart. I just stuck that down in the bag. I end up spending at Sephora $120 $127 on 3 items. So I knew for months now I wanted to try Huda Beauty's Easy Bake powder. This is in the shade Kunifa. I always see one of my other favorite makeup YouTubers here, Savannah Silver, use it. And I knew I wanted to try it. I tried to get pressed powder, the Sephora pressed powders. They didn't have my shade. So one of the other associates ended up recommending the Bare Minerals to set it with. And then I wanted to try the Clinique Even Better Clinical Serum Foundation, broad spectrum, and this is for oily skin. And I think it's WN 122 in the shade Clove. So we're gonna do this today. So 11:11. Let's go ahead and get started. I am gonna use this primer first, and I'm also going to set it. And also, guys, I end up buying me a new phone. So I want you guys, if you have been here for a while, to tell me what you think of the camera quality on here. I used to have the iPhone 11. And I ended up trying to get the iPhone, which I didn't want. I actually wanted to go back to Samsung. I used to be a Samsung user, Galaxy. And where I get my phones from and pay the phone bill, they don't have any of the S series anymore. They have these cheap ass A series, and I didn't want that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna set this primer using the Easy Bake. If I can get in here. And they didn't have the S Galaxy, so I had to go for the iPhone again. This is what she looks like. Packaging is really cute. And I'm going to set it. So yeah, they did not have, get me some sponges out. They did not have what I wanted, so I went to get the iPhone 15. They did not have any in store. So I end up getting the iPhone 14 Pro. So you guys, let me know if you noticed the difference. Already I am noticing the difference. I don't know. I'm using my ring light, but it just seems kind of weird than the 11. I ended up, when you start using your phone, it's in HD, but I changed it to 4K so I can see the difference. So yeah, just setting this where I'm oily at, and it's usually the forehead, eyebrow area, my nose, especially here, and my chin. I just always set my smile lines just because. So I'm just gonna dust a little bit of that away. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows first. I think this is dark brown. It's small, so the writing is gone. Alright, y'all, so they are never going to look like twins, but they do look like they're related, so I'm gonna go ahead, once I get this plastic off, and clean up my brows. Okay, I also am going to, because I like to let my concealer sit under my eyes. Okay, my eyebrows are done. So next, I'm going to go ahead and I apply my foundation. And she looks like this. So just unscrew the top, and I don't know what type of applicator this is, but this is weird. No, I think this gotta be a pump because I used it. And the bitch popped off, y'all. I was like, I know I used the pump while I was there. Okay. All right. Now, I don't have that much, so I'm going to see what it's working with. Just with this, I'm going to use a brush. And y'all, the reason that I tried to find a new foundation as well is because I cannot seem to find my favorite foundation anywhere, which is the Rimmel Stay Matte Mousse. That foundation really kept my skin from being oily. So outside of me going on the site, I haven't found it in any of the stores. They sell it at Walgreens, but for the last month or so, I can't find my shade. So, okay, so yeah, I'm good at picking out my shade matches just by sight. I was also able to test it to make sure. But look at here, y'all. I like how it is applying, how it goes on. Now, I don't see it on there, and I don't want to waste the time looking. I'll put it on there if it is. But I couldn't remember if I saw that it said full coverage or not. It doesn't look it because I can still see my moles and freckles and my little birthmark here. So, y'all know I don't care about full coverage either. If you are new here, yeah, that's not... If it says it on the container and I want to try it, that's fine. But I don't go searching for full coverage. Again, I don't have like problem skin, so I really don't care about all of that. This is nice. Oh, I feel like Tiffany Haddish. This is nice. Oh. I'm going to more so pat this in around my nose so I don't, disturb the powder that I put on. And then I also like to brighten here. And I do need a little more. This is also, it's not very thick. A lot of the other products that I tend to use sometimes is kind of thick. Well, the mousse is anyway. But this isn't watery either. Y'all, I really like, it matches me completely. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that in, because even though I want this brighter to match, I don't want it as bright. And then I didn't pick up, so I had packed my makeup case, so I'm bending down a lot, so sorry. I did not attempt to even look. That wasn't on my mind when I went in there. I didn't get a new bronzer, which I use to contour with. And this is the Morphe Glamour Bronze in Supreme. So like I was saying, the only other expensive, what I thought was expensive products that I've owned in the past was like the Ben Nye powders and the Sasha Buttercup powders. But they lasted. Like, I still have the Ben Nye. I finally ran out of Sasha like months ago. Hey, you guys, if you are new here, I don't like heavy makeup. So you'll see me go light. If you're into the really heavy makeup of contouring with creams and everything else, this might not be the video for you. I'm not into that. I don't like heavy makeup. Yeah, I just don't. So I'm going to blend this out. And y'all, I am missing a brush. When I went to Maryland, I picked up specific brushes to take with me, and I couldn't find my contour brush. And here it is. I left it at home, put it in the wrong place. So I'm just gonna blend this in. And y'all, if I can find a picture, I'll insert, you can really see it in my birthday picture as well. But I have lost weight, y'all. I have gotten back to my weight goal, which was 165 pounds, down from 179, where I started at. I've been around 178, 179 for months, basically for about a year. So the last 3 months, I have finally come down. I don't want to lose any more. But I'll show you guys in a picture when I get dressed. I'm just happy about it because I couldn't believe it. I have been trying, I don't know if you guys have seen it on Instagram. That's where I first saw that a couple of months ago, but I bought it a couple of weeks ago, so I've been using it for about 2 weeks, and that is the Rise Mushroom Coffee. If you're new here, I went vegan back in 2017, but in the last year and a half since I started perimenopausal, I started craving fish, and I started eating salmon again. I don't eat any meats, just the vegetables still, no dairy products, and I just added salmon to it. Sometimes I'll do scallops, but that's about it. So me changing my diet really helped. I only eat basically once a day. Sometimes it's twice, but it's mainly fruit. And I just want to be healthy and to my body frame in shape as possible, especially at the age of 51. I want to you know, stay on top of it. But the coffee tastes really good. Tastes just like coffee. So the mushrooms, like I said, it doesn't taste like the mushrooms, but you can taste the chalkiness of the mushrooms being grounded up. But it's not bad. Like I promise you, you won't even notice it. But it's really good. And it's supposed to be for bloating, inflammation. There are 5 different mushrooms in it. It's some other things, but I'll probably talk about it in another video, because that's not what this is about. I was just chit-chatting with you guys to let you know where I was with the weight loss. I also talked to you guys in a previous video about the perimenopausal and what was going on, making me gain weight. A couple of years ago, I thought I was pregnant because I had missed a period, but it did not stay missed. But the crazy thing is, y'all, I missed again. I have not been on, I told you guys 2 videos ago, since September. Still nothing is happening. So in my mind, Mother Nature is trying to, you know, be sweet to me and leave me alone. And I hope it's for good this time. I don't know, but one can only hope. I was just happy and pleased with, I didn't see her the last 2 months, basically. It will be exactly 2 months on the 21st if she decides to stay away. So I'm trying to handle this menopause thing, you know, with grace and goodness. We'll see. Y'all, I am pretty pleased with this foundation. Now, because I have yellow undertones, it's the reason that I went with Cunifer. So we're gonna check her out. And I need my angled sponge by Kiss for that. All right, so I'm gonna take a little and I'm gonna set my nose here. And then I kept pushing. This is, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is like a little screen here, but it's like made of fabric. It's like a little trampoline. It's just bouncing, and the powder is not everywhere. I don't bake. I don't do any of that. I just like to set it. So here we go. Ooh. Oh my gosh. This is nice. Now I see why the girlies were all on Huda. And also the associate told me that Huda products, she does try to do a lot of it for oily skin. So I thought that was good. So hopefully me setting it with this first, my primer, that it works a lot better. But I like it. I like it. So now, let's see. To set the rest of the face, I'm using the Bare Minerals. Again, this is Golden Dark 25. She helped me pick this out. Like I say, you guys, my face is a tad bit lighter than the rest of my body, and I have a lot of red and orange undertones. So the ones that I thought was my complexion, I kept dipping my finger in, and when I wiped it here, it was really darker brown and the red. So this is the shade. So sponge or I'm going to use a sponge, and I've been liking the sponge dry again. Normally I had been doing it while it was wet. But I kind of like the sponge dry. Now it is blending in over top. And on camera it looks light, but when you see it, it looks like it's the lighting, because I can clearly see the brown here. Okay. And it feels very, very lightweight. Y'all, another first for me is going to be this evening when I leave home. I am into that. I've been looking at them here on YouTube, and I only follow like 3 of them, and a lot of things that they have drawn says true. I am into manifesting, tarot cards. Things have been happening with my manifestations, and I couldn't be more happier. I'm gonna set my brows as well some more. And I'm going for my first tarot reading this evening. So what I like to do next, gonna finish blending out the contour. I'm so excited about it. Hence my new bracelets. I couldn't find, they were sold out of the green aventurine, but this is yellow citrine, and this is pyrite. So yeah, all money stones and crystals. So I'm going to take my brush. I only use this for blending the makeup that's already here. This is Eco Tools. So I'm just gonna like blend everything together. Ooh, look at that. Let me find out that I should have been using this stuff all along, but couldn't afford it. But it's okay. You work with what you have. I've been here since 2014 doing makeup and any hair products. I always work with what I got, and it looks good. So it doesn't even matter. But before I even finish anything else, because it's just about these products, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes and everything off camera, and then come back with the finished look. Y'all, do y'all see this? I'll be back. Okay, y'all, you see this. I am absolutely floored. The hair, the makeup. You guys may be seeing me in protective styles for the next few months, like I tend to normally do when I cut my hair. And yeah, your girl did this. So I am absolutely in love with the whole neutral natural beauty. Y'all know I'm a natural girl looking. I love neutral colors. I almost forgot to use this, y'all. I'm so used to not spraying my face. I almost forgot to use it. Like, I got dressed and everything before I realized I hadn't used it. I like that as well. My face looks it looks matte, but still with a little glow, if that makes sense. Like, of course I have my my highlight on my cheekbones and my nose, but it doesn't look mattified where it looks chalky or cakey. Oh, child. For I want to say this was $42, and this was $42 well spent. This was $35 again. Since I don't spray my face that much, I'm pretty sure it will last. Just like I'm pretty sure this is gonna last me a while because I don't go anywhere all the time. But I'm gonna see how this holds out throughout the day, and I'll come back to you guys by the end of the evening to let you see. Yeah, I'm gonna end up seeing how this, lasts. It is 4:00 p.m. now. I was finished with my makeup 30 minutes ago. I just got dressed and I was talking to my mom. So, and then I realized that 2 of the rods, weren't set. So I had to wait for water to boil again and set those. But yeah, this is how the hair turned out. This is how the makeup turned out. So yeah, I will see you guys back here at the end of the evening. But right now, my initial thoughts is I love all the products that I use. Even the lipstick. The lipstick is from the beauty supply store. You guys have seen me use this. The shade, the darker shade is Espresso. I love that dark shade. I love a dark lip. And I'm just absolutely floored that it's absolutely, my complexion. Everything worked out well, even using the LA Girl Fawn. I really love that shade, but I'm trying to find a different concealer that has, even though the Fawn has a yellow base, sometimes, not really. I don't find that it's too brightening. It actually kind of blends right in. I think I'm just looking for a different concealer to play around with. So yeah, I will see you guys at the end of the evening. Peace. Okay, everyone, I'm back at home. I wasn't gone long. Let me see. It is, I don't know if you can see that, 9:17. The makeup was finished up, like I said, about 3:40, 3:45. I went to the city. I got my tarot card reading done. Y'all, it was freaking amazing. I watch a lot of tarot readings here on YouTube, but it's only from 1, 2, 3, 4 different people. And basically, when I get my readings, it's generalized for whatever specific sign you are, and they also do general readings for the collective, which means all astrological signs. But specifically for my sign, I'm a Libra. Whenever I get those readings, everything pops up true in its entirety, and it floors the hell out of me. But to this makeup, so as you can see, I am a bit shiny. The thing is, though, it kind of looks, except for here, just like a natural glow. I feel like, so I have, and I cannot find it. I told you guys, I have a blotting powder that I like, and it was by Black Opal, and this is a oil absorbing powder. It was white. I can't find it. My husband got it probably like 2 years ago, just about. So it's not something that is gonna run out quickly. So therefore, I'm assuming that they don't sell it in stores anymore. And I want to say I even tried to check the site and it wasn't there. So if you guys know of any good oil mattifying blotting powders, let me know in the comment section. But I think if I was able to use that on top of the MAC Studio Fix, and again, looks like this. But again, for $35, like, it's to sell my goddamn pores up for $35. I should not be seeing any type of oil peeking through. I'm going to take my tissue. Normally, I told you guys I take tissue and I blot throughout the day. But I didn't do it because I wanted to see what was going to happen, and I wanted you guys to see as well. So, yeah, a little blotting transfer. I do this on a regular basis anyway, so I don't mind that. It's just like I said, it's just for the price point. I feel like I should have gotten past 5 hours because this primer actually says 12 hours. Again, I've only had it on for 5. The Morphe mattifying mist, I guess it helped some. I really love this. I love the shade match. Maybe I need to go work at Sephora because the girls were conversating behind the countertop. She told me she was going to go find a shade for me, and I'm standing there waiting, and she didn't come back. So I walk over to another spot in Sephora, and her and the other, you know, associate were just standing there talking about their day. I'm like, weren't you supposed to come over here and help me and let me know some information? But either way, one of the other girls helped me, and I found this on my own, but I really do like this. She told me about the Bare Minerals. I like this as well. The fact that this is a loose, I think this is a loose setting powder and not a finishing powder. It's just, it says matte foundation though, but it's still a powder. And I love this. I absolutely love this. I can't believe I got my hands on it. I couldn't wait to try it out, and now I'm hooked. I thought I was hooked on Sasha, but now I'm hooked on Huda. So yeah, if you have oily skin like mine, maybe not as much as mine, I will go ahead and try those out. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there are a lot of cheaper drugstore products that work just as well, or even better than the MAC, and that price point, it would be totally, you know, different. But overall, I really like everything that I picked up. And yeah, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another video. If you're new here, you like my vibe, this type of content, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button. It's free. It's free. Leave me a like. Helps to get my video into the algorithm so more people can see it. Leave a comment. Product suggestions, I told you guys. Conversating back and forth. Anything, you know, you need to ask, you want to know, let me know. Share the video, because sharing is caring. And I will see you guys in my next one. Peace.